Ukrainian drones changed rules of war. Ukrainian drones have reshaped modern warfare by introducing low-cost, agile and highly effective unmanned systems that challenge traditional military strategies. Ukrainian forces have leveraged inexpensive, often commercial off-the-shelf drones, like DJI Mavic quadcopters and first-person view (FPV) drones, costing as little as $500. These drones, originally designed for hobbyists, have been repurposed for reconnaissance, precision strikes and artillery spotting, making air power accessible without requiring expensive manned aircraft or large military drones. This has leveled the playing field against Russia's superior air force, allowing Ukraine to maintain battlefield awareness despite limited resources. FPV drones, adapted from drone racing technology, have become a game-changer due to their precision and affordability. Costing $500 to $1,000, they can destroy million-dollar tanks or artillery with pinpoint accuracy, achieving an 80% lethality rate against vehicles and troops. Ukraine's creation of dedicated FPV strike units, integrated at the battalion level, has turned these drones into a primary weapon, responsible for an estimated 70% of casualties and equipment losses in some sectors. This shift has made drones more lethal than traditional artillery in many scenarios, redefining cost-effectiveness in warfare. Drones have made the battlefield transparent, with constant aerial surveillance and strike capabilities. Ukraine's drone operations enable real-time intelligence and targeting, even deep behind enemy lines. Both sides deploy thousands of drones daily, creating a kill zone extending miles from the front, where no position is safe. This omnipresence has introduced new psychological stressors for soldiers, with drones like the Vampire, nicknamed Baba Yaga by Russians. Amplifying fear through night operations and social media propaganda. Ukraine has developed long-range kamikaze drones, such as the UJ-22 and Beaver, capable of striking targets up to 1,000 kilometers away. These drones have hit Russian oil refineries, airfields, and infrastructure, compensating for Ukraine's lack of long-range missiles. Notable attacks, like the January 2024 strike on Novatek's Ust-Luga terminal, disrupted Russian operations for weeks. These low-cost, scalable systems allow Ukraine to project power deep into Russian territory, shifting the strategic calculus of warfare. Ukraine's drone industry has exploded, growing from a handful of companies in 2022 to over 500, producing 4.5 million drones annually by 2025. Grassroots efforts, including crowdfunding and volunteer groups like Aerorozvidka, have driven innovation, with civilians assembling drones in garages and workshops. This approach, coupled with direct feedback from soldiers to manufacturers, enables rapid iteration, producing specialized drones like the cardboard SYPAQ Corvo for $3,500. This decentralized model contrasts with traditional, slow-moving defense industries and sets a blueprint for future conflicts. The drone war has spurred an arms race in electronic warfare, EW, and counter-drone systems. Both sides use jamming to disrupt drone signals, but Ukraine has countered with innovations like fiber-optic controlled drones and AI-guided systems that resist jamming. These adaptations highlight the need for constant technological evolution, as drones vulnerable to EW early in the war have been replaced by more resilient models. The focus on scalable, modular designs ensures drones remain effective despite countermeasures. Ukraine's creation of a separate drone service and specialized units, like UAV strike companies in nearly every brigade, reflects a systemic integration of drones into military doctrine. Unlike large drones like the Turkish TB2, which were less effective once Russia bolstered air defenses, small drones have proven harder to counter, serving as ammunition rather than air power extensions. This has reduced reliance on human operators in dangerous missions, addressing manpower shortages and reshaping force structures. Drones have amplified psychological warfare, with Ukraine posting verified strike videos on social media to demoralize Russian forces and rally domestic support. The constant threat of drones, coupled with their haunting sounds, increases soldier anxiety, while names like Dementor and White Heat for munitions add to their fearsome reputation. This visibility has made drones a symbol of modern warfare, influencing global perceptions of the conflict. Ukrainian drones have not revolutionized warfare in the sense of upending its fundamental nature. Artillery and human combat remain central, but they have accelerated an evolution in tactics, technology, and ethics. They challenge traditional hierarchies of military power, enabling smaller nations to disrupt larger adversaries. However, drones' proliferation raises concerns about unregulated use by non-state actors and the ethical risks of autonomous systems, especially as AI integration grows. The accessibility of drone technology, driven by Ukraine's example, suggests future wars will increasingly feature cheap, scalable, and autonomous systems, forcing militaries worldwide to adapt or risk obsolescence. This transformation, while tactically profound, is not a silver bullet for victory, as drones complement rather than replace conventional forces. Ukraine's success lies in integrating drones with other systems, supported by Western aid and local ingenuity, offering a model for modern warfare on a budget.